everybody, welcome back to Dusty Coloring. If you're new to the channel, hello and thank you for stopping by. So today's video, I thought I would go through my acrylic paint pen collection with you guys. Now, the reason for this is because I am trying to reorganize my newly organized craft space. When I moved into my new home a couple months ago, I kind of just threw things in there where I thought I wanted everything to be, just to make room so I could unpack boxes and return to some normalcy. And now I realize I need to better utilize my space. So I've been going through a lot of my things, trying to decide how I'm going to really truly set up my space, what works best for what I have. And I decided, since I did ask for some holiday gifts from family, I needed to go through some of my things. And I decided to start with my acrylic paint pen collection because I wanted to swatch them out. I hadn't swatched them before, and I spent a lot of time yesterday doing that. So I thought I would just show you guys the acrylic paint pens that I have and give you a little bit of a review on them and what I think. And, you know, I don't know, a lot of these brands are not new to everybody. They're pretty well-known brands, but I just thought I would go through and show you the different types. And I did already swatch most of them out, but I am going to show you that, and I will just do some test runs just to give you guys an idea on what I'm talking about. So this is my swatch. I made this book my swatch journal, whatever you want to call it, for markers and acrylic pens. So basically I have in the front section, I have my alcohol markers, and basically I really only have a Hoo-Hoo. I do have a Copic skin set, but the Copic are just amazing, but they're not in my budget right now at this time. So and I'm perfectly happy with the Hoo-Hoo, but Copics are lovely. Anyway, so I get my swatch sheets from Etsy, various shops. I'll put some of the shops in the description below. If I forget, just ask me and I'll be more than happy to just give you the names. I have to look back into my orders to see, because I do use various shops. And as much as I love these bullet journals and the dots, even with rulers, I have such a hard time making things look pretty. So for this, I just decided to print out a swatch sheet and chop it up and then just put it in my book. Now, this is for the Honolulu series 320 set. However, I don't have the brush tip. I don't have the 320 set. I had bought various sets of the Ohuhu markers as they were on sale, and it looks like I actually filled up the 320 set. I have mostly all of the colors, and again, this was over the course of like 2 years. And it looks like I'm just it looks like I'm missing one color, crimson. This light pink is very light, and that's only because I had it out and I know exactly what happened to it. I lost it. When I moved, I had things I was still using, and a lot of that stuff accidentally got boxed up and thrown into the garbage pile along with my iPad. Yes, I'm very upset. No one is more upset over my husband because he likes to keep telling me, I bought you that iPad. Like, I really wanted to throw away my iPad. Like, are you kidding? Like, I'm devastated, like devastated. But anyway, so the crimson marker and my iPad are sharing a spot somewhere. Nice. Anyway, so here are my markers. Then I had gotten the extra additional 104 Honolulu series, and I kept that separate because this one is on my desk right now. And then I jumped to my paint pens, my acrylic paint pen section. So let's just raise you guys. I'll be lowering you and raising you guys a little bit, but I just wanted, because I want to show you. So I have, let me just move this to the side. I keep all my paint pens in this like bin, and I store them in like this, and I store them in these cases. Usually I store them like this, and I will write what they are on here, so that I can pull them out easily. But yeah, so let's just jump right in. Okay, so let's pull these out first. So these are my Ohuhu. Let me just find them. These are my Ohuhu acrylic paint pens, and as you can see, I flagged these as my favorite. So these paint pens, I have to say, are my favorite. Now, why am I saying that these are my favorite? They are not brush tip, and I do happen to like the brush tip. These are actually, let's see what nib they are. They are this size nib. These are all the colors that they come in. Let me bring this up so you guys could see. They have some very beautiful color range. Just swatched these out yesterday. They have metallic. They have these metallic, so you can see black and then the white. Now, I am very, I know, I just don't wash the nibs. And you know, some brands you really, really need to after you use them, or they're going to dry out. And I noticed that with, you're gonna see some of the brands I have. But I like these because I really didn't store these very well. I don't wash the nibs. And I've had them for, according to my Amazon, because I looked online to see if they're still available, because you know how like, oh, who likes to repackage stuff? They are still available. And I bought these last year, and I use them all the time. And they're not dried out. I mean, some of them are a little scratchy. Like you could see when I was swatching them, the flow of some of them, like that flowed beautifully. This one was getting a little bit dry. This one needs to be washed. This one needs to be washed. But they're still working. You're just shaking them up. They primed very nicely when I use them. Before I use them, I know you can shake them, but I like to do this. I like to rub them in my hands. I feel like it warms up the pen and it kind of makes it come out nicer. And it's easier for me than shaking it like a maniac. I shake them like a maniac when they're not used. But let's just grab, let me grab a piece of paper. Hang on, sorry. Let me use one of my papers. These papers, and I'm just gonna show you guys. So I'm gonna bring it back down a little bit. Sorry about that. I have like this cover on my camera, on my phone, and it just, I swung it shut. Sorry about that. Okay, let's, all right. Let me get out a darker color too so you can see the comparison. I recommend the Ohuhu acrylic paint pens. Those are them, what they look like, and these are my favorite. And I really recommend them. They're juicy, they're nice. They have a beautiful range, and they've held up to me and my horrible habits of storing and not cleaning the nibs. So, and they come with nibs. They come with a pack of nibs. And I did replace one. Actually, I believe I replaced one of these green ones because it was 100% dried out. And that's because that one I use a lot. I believe it was number 29, I think. I use it a lot, and it was very dried out. Now, they do not have names. They do not have anything on it, the barrel, other than acrylic paint marker and then Ohuhu right down here on the bottom. So I numbered them and then wrote with a permanent marker the number, and I am planning to get little stickers, little number stickers to stick on so that I can better, you know, because I know that's going to rub off. So that's how I did it. They're not really in any color order because they were just stored in here, but I do recommend the acrylic paint marker by Ohuhu. And I will try, and I can't link yet. I don't know what is going on, but maybe I'm doing something wrong. I thought once you hit a certain number of subscribers, you could link. Maybe I can't yet. Maybe I have to hit 1,000. I don't know how that works. If you guys know, let me know. But yeah, so this, and there are 30. Okay, so that's another thing. I have written down here 39 colors. However, like I said, I did not store these properly, and I do not know if some of these paint pens are missing anything. So, because I feel like 39 is just a weird number, but I will try and put everything in the description for you guys. So yeah, these are very good. They are my favorite, and I do recommend them because they give you a nice range and they're very good pens. Next up, we're going to go with, did I swatch these guys? Artex. Okay, so we have Artex brush. These are not those. Hang on. Apparently there's like a lot of them. Artex brush and fine. Okay, so this was the swatch sheet that came with the markers. These are the markers. So these are the Artex brand. Can you see this? Just hold it up. Artex, kind of getting a glare. And they have a brush tip. And they have a medium. I want to say that's like a little smaller than a medium and bigger than a fine tip. It came with this sheet, this on the package, and it gives you the number and the color. It says A1 lemon yellow. When you look at this beautiful marker, there is a number, A40. A40, this is red wine. So this is the color of A40. Now I did swatch it here, but I'm going to swatch it bigger so you guys could see. This is red wine, and this is red wine. So you need to swatch these because they are not the same color. You need to swatch these out. I just swatched them under it, but the names are not on these pens, on these markers. It is just the brush, the name of the brand, the fine tip end to show you, and the number. They did not put a name. So these I don't have to redo. I don't have to put a pen, I mean a number sticker, because they're on there, but they are listed. Now these are okay. They're not bad. They're nice and juicy and oozy. You know, they're pretty good. Let's see if I wanted to color in here. They're not runny. They're not bleeding out really. Get into your fine species. See. Don't mind the little holes. My cat eats these papers that come out of the fax machine. She just turns it on herself and then attacks the paper. So call it a fax machine, but it's really just a copier printer. Yeah. So these are not bad. So this is the range. So it's an okay range. You have a yellow, orange, you got some pinkish, purple, then you get your dark oranges. Like, I mean, it's doable if you need to use it. I tend to use it. Well, I bought these when I thought maybe they would be good for my color by number books that I just never color in because, I don't know, they're so daunting. As much as I want to do it, I just don't do it. They are very nice, though. They do lay down very nice. They are a very good marker. Let's see the pad. Let's do the nib. So they are actually very good. They are very good. They don't look streaky to me, but I haven't really used them on like a full coloring page. I just can tell you that you need to swatch them because the colors do not look like the colors. Like this one is a 50, does not look like that. Like this color does not look like that color. So definitely you got to swatch some of these guys out. But they are pretty colors once they're swatched in their own way. They're just not this. And I just basically attached this just to save, you know, myself a little extra swatching work because swatching is not my favorite thing to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 16, 20. You get about 40 colors. 8 times. And 32 colors. Guys, I haven't had my coffee yet. I'm using my little 3rd grade way of counting. I don't know why 40. Yeah, you get 32 colors. Hello. Trust me, I can math. Just not this early in the morning. Yeah, so these are the Artix brush marker. Now, these guys, I want to show you something. Hold on, if I can find them. Oh, I forgot to bring them. Hold on, guys. Just, I don't know, sing a Christmas carol or something. I'll be right back. Okay. Sorry. I did keep a brand. Oh, goodness gracious. I kept a brand out that I keep on my desk. So I have this one on my desk. This is the Ohuhu Metallics. Now I want to show you something. What does it look like? This is Artix Acrylic. This is Ohuhu Metallic. Now, the difference is obviously they're metallics. Let's go here. Metallic. Ohuhu Metallic. You get 24. Again, I don't know if I'm missing any because I did not store them properly. Like I said, I'm organizing. You're getting a brush tip. You're getting a fine tip. Just exactly the same setup as the Artix that I just showed you guys. Except this does not have a number. It does not have a color name. I noticed on some of the packages, because I put some of the box labels in the bag so I know what marker is in the bag. I noticed some of them do put color names, like the one I just showed you guys, like the Artix. However, there's no color name on the pencil. So it's like they're naming them, but they're not really putting that information in on the pen, on the marker. Now, I don't know if things have changed. I've had some of these pens a while, like I said. Anyway, let's show you guys the metallic. Let's see. Let me get something similar to that color out. So these are all the colors. So you're getting a lot of metallic colors. You have some blues. They're okay. I find, you know, metallics I find could be a little streaky. And some of them I feel like look more silver than the color that they actually are. I feel like this one had like more of like a silver hue than a blue hue. Because I think maybe because it's brush. Just want to find a green. Okay, just to show you guys, you could see a little bit of metallic-iness. Okay. So let's see, shine. So I feel like this color, now, I don't know, do you guys know those markers? They're the ones that you pump them and they have the color and then they have the silver outline. I feel like this is what that silveriness looks like. More like that silver than like a metallic. Like I can't explain it. I mean, I've seen metallic markers. It's nice. It is very nice. It's very shiny. It will look nice on jewels, I guess. And here like this. Yeah, so they're nice. I don't really use them as much as I wanted to, but I do want to use them more, and I have been trying. So that's why they're on my desk, actually. I do like the gold range. I like these gold colors down here. I like these colors more than I kind of like the rest, but they're not bad. And I'm going to try and use them for scales and maybe on some gems. But they look exactly like the other ones. Let me just show you guys another color, just so you can see. Let's do blue. All right, so this one, let me show you guys. I'm gonna bring this up. These are another ones you're going to want to swatch out. And these are the Ohuhu Metallic. Okay. All right. Next up, we have some more ticks. I didn't swatch these guys, but let me show you what we're working with here. Now these are ticks. They're the acrylic marker. They're brush tip only, and I actually happen to really like these. These are getting a little old because I use them a lot, so they're kind of running out on me now. I would use these for background. See, this one's done. I had them about a year. I use them sometimes for backgrounds. I've used them on backgrounds for big coloring pages. I've used them on backgrounds for pocket-sized coloring pages. I just like that it's a brush tip. I can get in there. Let me bring you guys up. Show you. I'll do like a block. If you're coloring like a background. Again, my markers are drying out. They're old. Let me try one that's not so running out. And I know when you're doing backgrounds, you don't want there to be like streaking. They're pretty good. They're pretty good. However, this is copy paper, and it's kind of, they're making like little like fuzzes. And they are, all these markers, these are running out on me. I need to get more of these because, like I said, I do use them for backgrounds. Again, they do not have a name on them. They do not have a number. I wish these companies would understand that I don't know about everyone. I can't speak for everyone, but I like my things named and numbered. It's just what I like. I enjoy it. It's easier for me to find things. I'm over this nothing on the markers, and I wish they would just get with it. Like, instead of putting these cute little hearts, just put a number. Put a number. I'll take a number. If you don't want to put a name, I'll take a number. Though I would love to name markers. Let me name your markers. Like I would love to name streets. I wish I could name like a whole street. All these streets. They're so funny. Some names. Anyway, I digress. Artex markers. Acrylic. These ones are another one of my favorite. They're great for backgrounds. Fabulous for backgrounds. The ends, though, I'm going to say, they do get a little bit flatted out. Flatted out. I don't know if that's a word. If you're using them a lot because they are brush. So, you know, if you're going to be using them for backgrounds, they're going to eventually, like, get kind of dull. They're not going to be sharp. Like, if you want to get into, like, a point, like, into, you know, right now it's all fine and good. But if you use them for backgrounds, they will get a little flatter. It will be harder to get into your little fine sections. But I like these particular brands for backgrounds. So, yeah, I recommend, I recommend these guys. If you like brush marker. If you don't like brush marker, you're not going to like it. Let me just take some coffee. Next up, I'm going with the other brands before I go with the well-known brands. Let me just go grab another one and see what's going on here. Okay. No screen, sorry. All right, so I happen to like this brand. Now, I think it might be a little bit more pricey than your Truly Arts. I can't 100% say. It's been a while since I actually went and bought any. You know, I have another one set in here. I have a bunch of these. So these are Pintar. I'm going to take it out of the thing to show you guys. I'm just looking for something specific here. Pintar. Just want to get out all my Pintars. Again, I'm a fan of Pintar. thought I had. Okay. So the Pintar paint pens are kind of packaged like the Juilliards. They have series. So we have an earth tone paint pen series here. Here we go, and here it is. Now these are, nope, those are Juilliard, Pintar. Yeah, I think I was wrong. Okay, we're gonna start with the earth tones. So we have Pintar earth tones 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay. I have 2, and that's what I'm kind of looking for because I don't know where the other ones went, and those are the ones that are actually open, and I kind of wanted to show you those ones. And I can't even imagine. I feel like things are just like disappearing on me, like as I'm using them. I literally just had these pens out the other day. All right. Anyway, these are the earth tones, and I had swatched out. I have the medium nib, the 5.0, and I have the extra fine 0.7. I never opened the 0.7s. As you can see, they are all sealed up. So let's open one. Now the colors are the same as the medium, so I didn't swatch them. I just wrote that I have the fine tip in my little thing here. I wrote that I have the fine tip and that they're not swatched because they're the same colors. And I don't know where I am, which is weird because I thought I put them all together. Let me just unwrap this one. Okay. So, it's like staticky. Okay, this one actually, there was one in here that was used. I don't know if it's going to be any good or if it's going to be dry, but we're going to see. So these are the colors. And again, they're naming the colors. They're giving you an antique red, a rustic orange, a tiger lily, sunset, desert sunrise, sunflower, lime, avocado, yada, 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 sage, pigeon blue. There's no names on the pen. There's no names. There's no number. It says Pintar, Art Supply, Earth Tone Paint Set, acrylic water-based, some information, extra fine tip, so let's see. So I'm going to say that this color is going to be along the lines of this color, of number 12. So this one was used. I must have used this one, but again, I don't know. So let me take this here. This one needs to be shaken up a little bit better. It's a little watery. You just rub it this way. Now, I am a fan of Pintar. I'm going to tell you right now I'm a fan. And the reason I'm a fan is because I used to rock paint and I had Pintar paint pens because I didn't know anything about, wasn't coloring, and I just was doing rock painting. This was years ago. I had Pintar paint pens to paint on the rocks and just chucked them in a box, never stored them properly, went into the box 2 years later, and all the pens worked. And I thought that was amazing. I can't tell. I think it's... So maybe the color's a little different. I guess maybe I'm gonna swatch them out. I wish I could find the big tip, but those are all open. But this is the color range you're gonna get. Comes in a set of 20. Now I don't particularly care for the medium nibs. I think I bought them in error, but I kept them because again, they're good for larger backgrounds. And I think I have Posca pens like the same size. But I do have Pintars that are open, so I'm going to just dive in and show you guys those ones, because there's no way I can sit here and undo all these plastics. It's just so annoying. I'm going to show you the set. Pintar Skin Tones. I have the Skin Tone set. Now, some of these did dry out. Again. I've had these about as long as I've had some of my Truly Arts, and I have Truly Arts where like several have dried out. They're done. Like I can't even use them anymore because I didn't wash the nibs, which I think is ridiculous because you can't keep washing the nibs. I mean, yeah, you can. I know some people do. I know Shell from Shell's Coloring Journey, who everything she does is amazing. She said she chooses to wash her nibs after use. It maximizes the lifespan. And she is 1000% correctly. If you ever watch her videos, she's amazing. And she's right. You know, these are your things. You're buying them. But I don't know. I just can't. So these are the Pintars. This is the Skin Tone set. Again, you're getting 20. You're getting a really nice range of colors. Again, there's no name on here. They're telling you to shake it. They're telling you to press it. They're giving you their little logo symbol, Skin Tone, so you know where it is. It's acrylic water-based Pintar, extra fine tip. What does this stuff say? I can't really read it without my glasses, which I don't wear anyways. And this one is number 20, so this is this color. And I will show you guys how it lays down. Like a dream. Love them. Absolutely love the Pintar. Pintar brand is, I like Pintar over Truly Art. But like I said, I'm not sure of the price points. I think their skin range is amazing. Number 11 dried out on me. So I'm going to wash that nib and see if I can bring it back to life. 12 was kind of a little scratchy. So I'm going to try and wash that out as well. But the rest of these guys, like a dream, and had them like a year, and they didn't dry out on me. And I will hold up the color range again so you guys can see. So I'll put these in here. Oops, sorry. It's a really, really nice range. Really nice range. Got a lot of nice colors in the Skin Tone set. A lot of nice colors. Now let's go to another Pintar. We're going to go to the glitter. They have a glitter set, and it is very beautiful. However, okay, so again, they're giving you some names: green, red, pink, dark blue, gold, silver, purple, you know, just Kelly green, fluorescent yellow. 14, extra fine is the one I purchased. Writes on almost anything: rocks, glass, ceramic, plastic, metal, paper. These are them. Beautiful marker. The marker has like a black glitter background. All the same information is listed. And here are your colors. Look at those. Now I have a tip. Okay, so the gold one, 1000% dried out. Done. Wash nibs on glitter pens. The glitter clogs the nibs. You gotta wash them. These ones are the ones, if you really, really like them, I suggest cleaning the nibs. However it is you clean nibs on your acrylic paint pens, I suggest for the glitter ones, clean your nibs. The glitter clogs the nibs. The glitter is clogging the nibs. 1000% over all the other ones. The glitter is clogging the nibs. Let's show you guys. Sorry, didn't want to make you dizzy. I love them. I love them. You need to wash them. Let me put a dark blue next to that one so you can see in comparison. You just shake it up. So yeah, I'm a fan of Pintar. They have a lot of, they've just got a lot of sets like Tuliar, a lot of sets like Ohuhu. So you just got to make sure when you're buying them, you're buying the nib that you want and the set that you want. Yeah, they're really nice. I really like these guys. Do one more, but clean your nibs on the glitter. If you're not using them often, clean your nibs. I need to go back and clean all these nibs on these guys because I really, really like these ones. And I have to say, out of the glitter markers, these Pintar glitter ones are my favorite. So yeah, but that's my suggestion. You want to clean. Oh, let me show you guys the fluorescent yellow because I kind of liked the fluorescent yellow. I thought that was a pretty cool one. Hang on. Oops, I keep hitting the camera because I have it up so high. This one is kind of getting a little dried out. It's not flowing as nicely. It's hard to see actually because it's drying out. Yeah, I got to clean this nib, but it is here. Where's this one? Yeah, they're just really nice. I really like the Pintar glitter. So now, one more Pintar. We have the Pintar Pastel paint pens. And again, it's going to be the same exact thing. Now, I don't know. I kind of find like some colors are not really pastel. Like, I don't know. I kind of feel like that one is not a pastel. That one is not a pastel. I mean, I'm not like the art police. So I know when you really get into colors, there are some things that are classified as pastel and some things that are not. In my brain, pastel colors are these nice little light, colors. But you're getting, well, I don't know how many, 16. You're getting 16. So I had the whole set. You're getting 16. And you're getting this. And there are some colors I absolutely love. Like, I love this color. This number 8. I use this number 8 for highlights on like moons and clouds and stuff like that. It's like a light blue and gray. I really like this color. Put you guys up. Really nice. Put it next to here. Let's put it over here. You're not going to work for me. There we go. So, let's try this number 10 blue, show you guys. So yeah, big fan of Pintar. I keep saying it, but that's just, again, guys, that is my preference, but I'm going to go with what I can afford when I can afford it. I just like that they don't dry out as quickly as other ones. So. And those are the pastel. Pintar Pastel. And you get a white in there. But again, no names. Only on the brand, only on the package, but they're not on the pen. All right, now we're going to move on to the popular brand, Tuliart, which I have to tell you guys, when I first got Tuliart, I was a big fan of Tuliart. And I'm not kicking it to the curb. Look, popular, unpopular belief. Don't come at me. It is just my opinion. They are great paint pens. They just dry out very quickly. That's my take on Tuliart. They dry out very quickly. I don't know if whether you use them frequently or you don't use them frequently, I find they dry out. Here is my Tuliart Pastel. And as you can see, they're giving you all these colors. And I had to get rid of one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pens. They were done. Hadn't used them in a while. Took the nib out. Couldn't get it started. Couldn't get it started at all. It was clogged to the point I couldn't even press the nib. I know. There are ways to use these pens. I get it. It is user error as much as it is product. So I'm not faulting them. I like the Toolyards. I have a ton of Toolyard pens. They have great ranges. They have earth tone sets. They have a range of gray pens. They have reds. They really have so much. They are a great brand. I'm not taking it away from them. I just feel that you gotta keep your maintenance up on them a little more than I am willing to do, because that is just me. It's personal preference. I don't want to have to clean my pens every time I use them. Like, I just don't. So this is the Pastel, and this is the extra fine, and the Toolyard. So what I like about the Toolyard is that every range, they put a number on this. So if you're new to the party, Toolyard party, the Pastel set, they're going to have a number 1 to, I don't know, let's say 24. The earth tone set is going to have numbers 1 to 24. So they're going to repeat numbers. So if you're swatching, you need to swatch each set individually, because you're going to have repetitive numbers, but they're going to be indicative to the set itself. You're only going to have 1 to 24 in the Pastel. You're not going to have like double digits, like double numbers, like 2 1s or 2 2s in the Pastel. But when you get the earth tone, you're going to have the same repeated numbers, just different colors. So if you're swatching, swatch each set you purchase of Toolyard separately. So yeah. And I do like that they have so many ranges, and their colors are beautiful. They have a beautiful color range. They have beautiful color range. When they go on smooth and juicy. They're beautiful pens. I just don't like that it's like a surprise every time I open my pen if it's going to work or not. Come on, see, this one worked yesterday. This one is number 14. Oh no, look, I'm lying. 14 did not work yesterday. I have to clean. I'm going to clean it and give it a go. Now, I don't have much luck when I clean the nibs. Some of my pencils just end up exploding, so I don't know. But look, you're going to have people who use products perfectly correctly, and you're going to have people who are like me, who use products badly. That's why I'm not giving Toolyard a bad review, because I love the colors. I love when they lay down, how they look. It's just, for me, it's too much. But that's not going to stop me from buying another range. It's not going to stop me from ordering the gray range. So yeah, so this is the Pastel set. And sadly, I had to get rid of some of my pens. And again, I don't use my paint pens as often as many people who have acrylic paint pens might. So that is part of the problem too, I guess. So I am part of the problem, and I acknowledge that. But I prefer Pintar. But that, yeah. I have Toolyard. And I have the earth tones. And again, I had to get rid of a couple. I had to get rid of number 1, number 6, number 11, 18, 19, 20, 22, and 28. So it's kind of a little sad. All right, I have the TV on in the background. If you hear music, I put the Twilight on. I don't know, whatever was on TV. I just put the TV on for sound. It was nice and low until just now. There we go. Yeah. So great. They go on great. Look at that. Opaque. And what I like about these brands is that you can just buy what you want. Like if you just want earth tones, you just buy the earth tone set. If you just want a gray scale range, you just buy the gray. They have a red packet, a pink packet, I believe. Don't quote me on the pink one. I know they have a red one. So that's what's so great about Toolyard and Pintar, and you know, is that you can buy just what you want to buy. You can just buy the color range. And that's pretty much it for my acrylic paint pen. I mean, I have Poscas. I'm not swatching them. We all know about the Poscas. I have a whole bunch of Posca pens. Those are a little bit too expensive. Oh wait, I do have one more. I want to show you something. I'm sorry. Neon. Juilliard Neon. Have you seen them? They're beautiful. I have the thick ones and I have the thin ones. I have the medium nibs and I have the tiny nibs. So I have the medium nib neon and I have the tiny one. These two are this color, so you're going to want to swatch these as well. I feel like this one's more of like a pastel than a neon, but some of these colors are beautiful. These neon range, this neon range is really nice. And I highly suggest the neon range. Look at this number 5. Now I only swatched the thick ones, so let's see if my thin one is gonna work for us. Let me just, I don't hear the ball shaking and then I gotta shake it like a maniac. Come on. Okay, let's see if this works. I just wanna show you guys. You see it? So on the washi tape, it's not really coming out as opaque, but this is the color. So, yeah, the neons are a very nice range. Out of the Juilliard range so far, neon are my favorite. And none of those dried up, so far I'm ahead of the game. All right, guys, so that is my color swatch acrylic paint pens. We have the Earth Tone Pintar, we have the Ohuhu Acrylics, Juilliard Neons, Pintar Pastels, Pintar Glitter, which I love. Just gotta wash those. Those are high maintenance. Ohuhu Metallics, Brush, Pintar Brush. I wish Pintar and Juilliard came out with Brush. Because then they wouldn't dry out. Extra fine Pintar skin tones. We have our text brush. Juilliard pastel, which I don't know if I showed you guys. I can't remember, but look, I'm missing a lot of those. Juilliard extra fine earth tones. I'm missing a bunch of those. And that's it. So those are pretty much my acrylic paint pen collection. I hope you guys semi-enjoyed the video. I mean, it's really me just rambling about paint pens and whatnot, but just wanted to show you guys the brands that are out there and the ranges that these brands come in. So you got your Ohuhu and Arctic markers. From what I've seen, basically you just get a range of pens, acrylic paint pens, which cover an array of colors. I have not yet seen Artex or Ohuhu acrylic paint pens come out in color blocks, like packages. But your Pintar and your Juilliards, they give you those options. They give you the options of a select color range. You can get skin tones, you can get pastels, you can get earth tones, skin tones, glitter, and pretty much Pintar and Juilliard do that, which is fabulous. Like I said, I would like to get the gray range, and I think I would like to get the red range. I'm not 100% sure on that one yet, but I'm not big on the color pink. I don't know if the red has some pink hues in it. I don't really use those kinds that much, but the gray ones for sure. That one is definitely something I want to get. And then you have your Arctic brush, which look just like the Ohuhu, except metallic ones, which is just so odd. Do we know? Are they like the same people? The same manufacturer? I don't know. And then my ultimate favorite, the Ohuhu acrylic paint marker. Can't beat it with a bat. Love it. Those are my favorite. And that's that's it. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I am going to be doing some other videos. Like I said, I'm going to be unstashing some coloring books. I don't want to throw the coloring books that I am unstashing away. So I may do something where maybe somebody wants one, message me, and I'll be more than happy to send it out to you guys. Of course, it would have to be within the States only because I cannot afford to pay for shipping outside the States right now. I apologize. But we'll get to that when I get to that video. Yeah, I'm organizing my craft space. Like I said, when I moved, I just kind of threw everything where I thought I would want it to be. And it's not just a craft room. It's also like my hangout space for myself. I want to watch a movie. If my husband's watching a movie inside, I don't want to watch it. And I don't want to lay in bed at like 5 o'clock in the evening. I would go sit in this space. So it's not a full craft space, which is kind of the problem. I'm limited on room. So I'm trying to reorganize now that I'm in. And I'll show you guys what the space looks like as well when I do my unstashing. So I hope everyone had a very wonderful Thanksgiving. I will see you guys soon. We have some haul videos coming up. We have another color along video coming up. I have my unstashing video coming up. If I come across any other products, I will show you guys, and completed page video coming up. So stay well, everyone, and I'll see and speak to you guys soon.